welcome everybody to this OpenGov governance workshop on Polkadot. And the idea here is that you guys create very quickly an account, Polkadot, a Substrate account. Substrate uses a type of address that can be mirrored on all parachains and all relay chains that in the ecosystem. So you create one account, and this one account will be mirrored in different parallel chains. So the idea is that then I airdrop you some KSM tokens, and you can try yourself to delegate some votes, understand how governance work, especially also because you can do different things with DOT and KSM tokens. So you can participate in governance, you can do staking, participate in crowd loans. So it's basically the tokens, the utility of this token. So in order to create a Substrate address, you can download the Polkadot extension for Chrome, also for Brave and Firefox it works. So you can go to Polkadot extension, and then here you can download it for Chrome or for Firefox. The Polkadot browser extension is supposed to be an account management. It is not a wallet. It's basically a simple tool that allows you to manage the accounts that you have on Polkadot and Kusama and the other parachains. And here you can see an example. I have many different accounts here, and we will try to use just some of them in this tutorial. So if you guys want to create a new account, who of you will participate actively in this workshop? Who of you will download the? Okay, so I will just do very briefly an introduction of the Polkadot extension. And in here, if you want to create an account, you just click on the plus icon on the top. Then you click on create a new account. Here you have, of course, the seed phrase. So we're gonna copy this and paste it here. And in here I have saved my mnemonic seed phrase. That's fine. Then a descriptive name for your account. This is tutorial Rome. A new password. It's just to make it easy. And when you gave your password, then fine, you have your account here. So this account right now is on any chain, so it's visible, can be used on any Substrate chain. If you want, you can choose the filter, and this account will be used when you go on specific websites of the specific chain. In this case, you can select Polkadot relay chain, Kusama, and here you can see all the L1s blockchains that are currently connected in the ecosystem. So it's a very simple tool to manage your account. In this case, we will choose Kusama relay chain, and this account will be basically showed up when you are using Kusama. There are a couple of different tools that you can use on Polkadot, and it goes based on user experience. Of course, the the power user tool is the Polkadot.js user interface. This is really a very powerful tool. It's not supposed to be for all the users, but for power users and developers. You can connect on many different, on the Kusama and Polkadot relay chain, and within this relay chain you can connect to all the parachains. You can also connect to test nets. Here you can see all the test nets. You can also run your own node and connect to your own node. So it's a very complete tool, and here for each of these chains you have different RPC providers, And you also have light client experimental technology, and this will allow basically to have decentralized access points. So you will not fetch data from an RPC servers, but you will fetch the data from a real node directly. And this is a really powerful tool, and in my opinion is the full Web3 experience, because all the stuff that you can see nowadays, most of the data are fetched from RPC nodes, RPC server, and these servers can be attacked. They can display data that are not the truth. And this light client experimental technology that is implemented here allows you to really have a trustless experience. Here you can see that I have different accounts. And in here, if you refresh, I can see that now I have also the tutorial Rome account, and is displaying 0 KSM. So what we can do here is, if you created an account, you can send me your address, your Substrate address via email. My email is Filippo. Now wait a second. It's fuck. Filippo at web3.foundation. This is my email. You copy the KSM address. To copy the address in Polkadot.js, you just need to click on the avatar icon kind of here, the mosaic icon. If you click it, you will copy the address. So you can do this. So if you created the address in Polkadot.js using the guidelines that I gave you with the, clicking on the plus button, and you have your address in here, you go to polkadot.js.org/apps, and basically you will see your account on the Kusama. To go on Kusama, you basically access Kusama on the top left corner here, and you can see that you can access Polkadot, but you can also access Kusama, and you click on Kusama, and then you can use one of these RPC providers, now using Parity RPC server, but you can use basically any of those. And once you do that, you will see the Kusama address in here, and you can copy your address. You can also directly copy your address from the extension here. You can click on the mosaic icon, and you will be able to use your address to copy your address. And you just send me via email. Tell me when you've done it, and then I will airdrop you some KSM tokens, so that you can try yourself to delegate some votes in open governance, stake some tokens. And we can also explore a little bit some advanced transactions using the Polkadot.js app. Is any of you able to follow? You need me to repeat some steps, or?
Where do we send our address?
So you can send the address to this email here, filippo@web3.foundation. And I will send you guys some tokens. The cool stuff of this, you will see, I will try to do a batch transfer to send to all of you in one transfer the tokens. So this is kind of an account abstraction functionality that is not implemented with smart contracts on Polkadot, but is implemented at the protocol level, together with proxies, multi-signatures, and more advanced account abstraction that is also used by enterprises for management of funds and so on. The idea here is that Polkadot Relay Chain doesn't support smart contracts. Is not a limitation, but is a choice. Polkadot is supposed to like be a security layer, and the block space of Polkadot is supposed to be used to secure L1's protocols, state transition of these L1's protocols. So you don't want basically to flood block space with smart contracts. The idea is if you want to implement a smart contract, it will be implemented on one of those L1s that are supporting smart contracts. Okay, we have here the first address. Did you make sure that you copy the KSM address? So make sure that on the Polkadot browser extension, under your address, you enable the Kusama relay chain filter. This will display a badge here telling that this address is displayed only on Kusama. So make sure that you did this, and make sure that before copying the address, make sure that you did this here and then copy the address here. Or you can just copy, as I said, the address from the Polkadot.js. And on Polkadot.js, you need to be connected to the Kusama relay chain. If you have done that, then it's fine. So here we have also another address. Let's see, this one here. I have two addresses. Somebody of you is planning to do this and still didn't send email? You guys? Okay. And as I said, this is a really like complete tool. This account here is basically a wallet. And for example, here you can see this KSM stash. I've been using it quite for a while. You can see how many KSM are transferable, how many are locked for different things. For example, you can create an on-chain identity that can be verified by a registrar, and this will reserve some tokens on-chain. These tokens will be freed if your identity is cleared. Then you can have also some locked funds. Locked funds are basically, if you're staking, you can have a lock. Also, if you vote with conviction, if you have this multiplier to make your vote count more, you can have a lock. And the lock it will expire after some time. And after it is expired, you can free the tokens. So it's you can also have different links here to different web explorer. The most famous here is the Subscan block explorer. It's also again very complete stuff. You have like XCM transfer dashboard where you can see all the parachain currently connected to the Kusama relay chain with all the traffic between the L1's chains on Kusama. You can explore yourself. You have really you can also have charts and displaying some information about data on the Kusama, Polkadot, and all the parachains. You can also have the staking information. If you're staking, we will see later on. We will see how you can display your stash accounts for staking, governance. Under parachains, it's really a tool that displays a lot of information. Here you can see live the backing and inclusion of parablocks from L1's protocol. Really live. Every 6 seconds, a block is backed. Every 12 seconds is included in the relay chain. So the idea is that the relay chain acts basically as a security layer, and the blocks from parallel chains are basically secured by the relay chain. They're called parachain because they are in parallel. It's like parallel computing, where all the information coming from these parachains is basically secured together in parallel over time. Okay, so let's see if we have some more people. You sent it, so maybe it's maybe here. ETHRome is this? Yeah, I think. This? Which address is this? Kusama, this one. This one here. Okay. Okay. So we have 3 addresses. There are more people. It's okay. We can start with this. Fine. All right. So what I will do now is to transfer you guys some KSM tokens. Of course, do not be like a lot of economic value to you, but it's enough to play around and use some features. So what I'm doing, this Polkadot.js is again for power user, and the most power user feature here is the extrinsic tab. So the extrinsic tab allows you really to have the full access to Substrate power. You can build your own custom transactions using different palettes and functions. In this tutorial, I will use the KSM stash to send you all at once the funds. Before doing this, I can use the address book, and in the address book I can add contacts. In this way, I can basically add these addresses in here, and the address 1, save. Then I can add a new address. I can add this. Address 2. And then finally this address.
But a new address is not a new account. A new account is a new seed phrase.
Sorry?
Okay, a new address is not the same as a new account.
A new address, it's basically a new account, yes.
So new seed phrase.
So this address 1, 2, and 3 that you send me, you have a seed phrase for it, right?
Each separate one.
These 3 accounts have 3 separate seed phrases. So you created 3 different entities, 3 different people created the account using the extension, and these 3 accounts are 3 different separate entities with different seed phrase. Yeah. So the idea here is that we can add these contacts, and in here, and this contact will be fetched if we need them later to do transactions. So in here, for example, I go under extrinsics, as I said. Here I can use the different palettes, Substrate palettes. In this case, I'm using the utility palette. Then I'm using the batch all calls. So here now I can add different transactions. So this will be executed as a batch transfer. And the batch transfer I'm using here the balances palette. Here, balances, then transfer, where is it? Transfer keep alive. And here you see I can fetch different addresses. So I have address 1, the value that I want to send is, so you have 3 people, 0.5 KSM, and again, I'm doing the same. It's a little bit tedious, repetitive work. But the idea here, you get it, is that we are basically creating a batch transfer a transfer with many calls in it. And this is not, this is kind of like account abstraction functionality where we are able to do this without any smart contract at the protocol level of the Polkadot relay chain. And this will be soon exported to a system parachain. So this functionality will be removed from the Polkadot relay chain. Why? It's because the Polkadot relay chain is supposed just to provide security. That's it. You don't want to like flood the block space with stuff that is not interesting for the purpose of the chain. So here, again, we check balances, transfer keep alive to address 1, address 2, 0.5 KSM, and address 3, 0.5 KSM. All right, so now I can hit on submit transaction. Here you have a bunch of stuff, you know, encoded call hash and call data. If you want to know what you're signing, you can just copy this, and we see like later on how we can decode this call data here. It's very important, especially for multi-signature accounts. When you have a multi-signature and you need to sign a transaction between different entities, you can send the first transaction as one entity of the multi-sig, and then you send the encoded call data to the another entity of the multi-sig for approval. They can check that everything is right, that they're not signing something that is not supposed to be signed, and then they can basically approve the transaction. So we can submit transaction, then sign and submit. Here you can see we are sending from KSM stash. The fee is 800 micro KSM, and here I can sign using my account. Now here I don't remember the password. Here is KSM stash here. Sign transaction. So hopefully this will go through, and I will be able to send you some KSM. All right. If you go, you can see that you receive 0.5 KSM right now. You will see on the Polkadot JS app. Tell me that you received the KSM, please. All of you three received the KSM. That's fine. All right. So easy, very easy. You can see. Again, I will send also to ETHRome, which is my account. I will send 0.5. Make transfer this and this. All right, should go very quickly, hopefully. All right. Okay, so now we have some KSM. What we can do is we can do different things. So the first thing we can do, of course, KSM and Polkadot are inflationary tokens, 10% inflation annually, subjected to changes by OpenGov. This inflation is supposed to go and rewards the validators, the nominators. Polkadot is nominated proof of stake. It has 297 validators, and each validators roughly right now has 2.3 million dots of stake on each one of them. And this stake is coming from the validator themselves and the nominators. So the idea here is that if you want to participate in staking, you can be a nominators, nominate the nodes that you want to support, and these nodes will be in the active set if they have enough stake. So there are more, of course, of 297 validators. In here, under staking, I mean, now here we are on Kusama. On Kusama, there are already 1,000 validators, and 1,000 out of 1,000. On Polkadot, currently, there are around 1,000 validators, but only 297 go active. And this is subjected to change. Right. So, as I said, it's 10% inflationary, and the idea here is you stake in order to like fight this inflation. So if you stake, you get some rewards, and you are able to, you know, to counteract this inflationary pressure. So how we do this? Staking can be through pools, and can be also through solo nominator. Solo nominators is a bit, how to say, like, you have to choose your own nodes, while if you join a pool, somebody else is choosing the nodes for all the members of the pool, and you just have to join the pool. So how we do this? We go under the staking dashboard, so Polkadot, staking.polkadot.network. This is the official staking dashboard of Polkadot. And in here, you connect down there to a Kusama relay chain. Here is already selected. And we go under accounts, and hopefully you can see your account here. You have enable. If it's the first time that you're connecting the extension, you will have to enable the, for this application to access basically your identity, because now your account is basically your identity, your digital identity in Web3. So you connect to it, and here you can see we are connected to ETHRome. And this is the overview. Of course, we are not staking anything right now. We can see that we have 0.5 KSM. There is some reserve balance that is needed to keep your account on chain. The idea here is that you don't want to spam the chain with accounts with useless balance. There are like other, maybe projects that allows to have balances that are very, very low. But in here on Polkadot and Kusama, if you have the balance that goes below a certain amount, the amount will be slashed and your account will be wiped from the chain. You can refund your account, and your account will be again on the chain. But the idea here is that you don't want to drop the balance below the minimum, right? That's why the transfer that I did to you was a transfer keep alive. Transfer keep alive functions in the balances palette make sure that the balance stays in your account in order not to be ripped from the chain. All right, so easy step to stake pools. Pools is the easiest step. It's really like 2 clicks away from staking. You don't want to create a pool, you just want to join. You have a whole world of pools here. The idea is that here I just choose the first one that it's here just to use it, and we can add 0.1 KSM. What is it? Bond amount too small? Bond. Okay. So just the staking dashboard is just telling you the minimum amount that you can use for staking in a pool. But here we just add 0.1. It's fine. Enable permissionless claiming. So this is something that has been introduced very recently. The idea here is that anybody can claim the rewards for you. So the idea here is that in the pool you compound some rewards, and these rewards must be claimed. You can claim them yourself, but let's say that you don't want, you don't remember how to do it, or you don't want to do it yourself, you don't care about it. Somebody else, maybe the admin of the pool, the admin of the pool, or maybe other pool members that are more active than you. You gave them your address, and what they can do, and they can only do, is claim the rewards for you on your account. They cannot do anything else. This is not like, robbing you or stuff like that. This is permissionless claiming. It means that anybody can claim the rewards for you, and you don't need to care about it. You can appoint someone that you know or whatever. In here, I don't do any permissionless claiming right now. It's just for this tutorial. But you click on submit, and tutorial room, you choose a password. You need to remember it. This is to access your private key, because this is a hot account. So the private key is somewhere in your computer, and we sign with it, and that's it, and that's all. So now we are staking, these rewards, of course, here we have 0 unclaimed rewards. With time, these rewards will increase, and you will have a button here with with written claiming. Now we don't have anything because we don't have any rewards. This is, you can see also here you are active right now. Your account is active in a pool. You can see the pool is number 87. These are the nomination of the pool. These are validator nodes. And these validator nodes are chosen by the pool creator. So someone did the choice. You don't have to do it. And you just have to like be a member. This is one choice for staking. The other choice is to nominate. If you nominate, you need to choose the validator yourself. So this is like some additional work. You need to, you know, have like a reasonable choice. You want to select validators maybe that have a lower commission, or maybe validators that you know you want to support. And the idea is that the step for nominating is a little bit more long, but it is a guided step on the staking dashboard. It's really easy to follow. You click Start Nominating. Then you click on what you want to do with your rewards. You want to compound them. It means that will be automatically added in staking when you get the rewards, or you want to send them to an account. Maybe you want to send them to a centralized exchange to, you know, sell the token. You want to maybe send them to another account because you want to use it to buy some NFTs. This is as a free balance. Then you can, this is to another account, and to your account, basically it will send to your account as a free balance. So the difference between compound and to your account is that compound is going directly into staking again, and to your account, it will go back to your account as a free balance. So not in staking. You can decide later on if you want to stake them. And in here, we can select compound, so we're compounding the rewards, then nominate. The staking dashboard already has some built-in functionalities. This is like the optimal selection. It will select some nodes that are now active and some nodes that are inactive. You can select different type of selection, but the idea here is that the dashboard is doing it for you. If you know the nodes, you can select the nodes that you know. Then you hit continue. We select the number of KSM, 0.1, and this is, it seems to be the minimum to become active and earn rewards. So we are hitting all the requirements, and we click on continue. Here we have a summary. The payout destination is compound, the nominating 16 validators, the bond amount 0.1 KSM, the fee 0.002 KSM. We can click start nominating. We sign always with our account, and also that's it, that's all. We are actively nominating as a solo nominator, and we are also a member of a pool. So this is staking. If we go back to Polkadot.js under the staking accounts, we can see that we are staking. So Polkadot.js is showing that you are staking, and you're also, this is solo staking, like nominating. Under pooled account, you can see that you are also a member of a pool. So this is also reflected on the Polkadot.js apps, of course. And in here, under the wallet accounts, tutorial ROM, we can see that we have 0.1 KSM staked as a nominator, and 0.1 KSM here will be not visible because these are in another account. These are in the pool account. So the difference between nominating as a solo nominator and nominating in a pool is that as a solo nominator, the tokens remain in your account. In the pool will be transferred to the pool account and will not be visible here. They are visible in the staking dashboard. All right, we are staking. While we are staking, we can participate in governance, but only if we are a solo nominator. If we are in a pool, because our funds are in the pool account, we cannot participate in governance yet. So if you want to stake and kind of counteract the inflation of the token, and you want to participate in governance, you need to be a solo nominator, select your own validators, and then you are able to use these 0.1 KSM that are currently locked, and they are locked via staking bond. You can use those tokens for governance. And under governance, referenda, you can see all the referenda that are currently on Kusama. As I said, yesterday in the talk, you have different origins, and if you were not there, basically origins are different. They have different privilege levels, and people can submit referenda based on the amount that they're asking from the treasury or the type of changes they want to do to the network. They can submit referenda to different origins. And here you can see, for example, treasurer, small tipper. These are previous referenda that have finished, and you can see referenda that have been approved or rejected. It's pretty awesome, because if you think these referenda are all like are all on chain, and they're pretty a lot, as you can see. There are like runtime upgrades, there are like changes to the code, there are like treasury funds. So these are everything that you can do on chain on Polkadot. You can propose what you want. You can submit a referenda. People vote with their tokens, and if the referenda passes, you get the funds, or you get your changes implemented in the code base. So there are not now a lot of referenda active on Kusama, but what we can do, for example, if you want to vote, you can vote yourself. You can click on vote, and basically you can see here that the accounts you want to use to vote. You can say yes, you can say no, you can split, and basically splitting vote between yes and nay votes at the same time, or you can abstain. So you can abstain basically from the referenda. So 0 nay, 0 yes, and just abstain votes. So you can do this, but actually keeping track of the referenda is kind of a tedious job. You need some technical. It's done? Yeah. Just can I do 2 minutes? Yeah. It's a tedious job. What you can do, you can delegate your votes, and here, for example, you can delegation basically allows you to make somebody else vote for you, and you can choose like different delegators. The idea here is that you can apply the delegation to all the tracks. So enable this, and you can basically delegate the votes, 0.1 votes, and you can select the conviction, and the conviction is a multiplier to your stake, but it comes with a cost of locking your tokens for a longer period of time. Here we just do a 1x conviction, and why it's not working? Oh wait, tutorial ROM. So apply delegation, 1x conviction, yes, next. So this is the account that I'm been using for the tutorial ROM. We are still not delegating. We click on next, and you can delegate to an address. Now to delegate, you can go and see which people, which entity are delegators. In the delegation dashboard, you can see that, for example, Chaos DAO is a delegate, so you can copy the address, go back here, and wait. Copy the address there, and then hit on delegate, and then sign and submit. And that should work, hopefully. I don't know if it's... But the idea here is then you go back to the... It seems to be some problem. The idea, you go back here, and then you will see your delegation, in here. It seems to take some time. But yeah, that's basically the whole like procedure. You can stake, and then while you're staking, you can delegate your votes and participate in governance. And if you want to build like some custom transaction for what to say, like for the governance, the palette, the Substrate palette is the conviction voting palette. Here you can see all the function that you can use. You can delegate, you can remove the votes, you can unlock or undelegate, and these are like functions that you can build yourself in the extrinsic tab. And that's it. Okay, thank you so much.